Billions of XRP are on the move. Reason to panic or nothing burger. Debt is reaching all-time highs here in the United States and across the globe, which impacts retail crypto trading, which is what's fueling the market. And a strategy to make crypto boom that you might not like, but you're gonna have to face the truth. And the storm is coming. Are you prepared? We'll start it off with your comments. Why? Because you matter most. They call me Krager says, I love that you put the comments in the video. Nice touch. Dude, fans are the most important. Without fans, what do I got? It's just me talking to my screen, and you guys know I love hitting you back up in the chat. Tony O'Brien, 1, donates 5 to the channel. Massive thank you. Thanks, you really changed the game with this information. I'm doing my best not to be a hopium dealer, but a reality dealer. We got Alan Power 5307 says, Klaus, are you even bullish on XRP, XLM? I'm just curious. I am bullish, but my expectations are more realistic than others. I'm going to do a video here soon in the next couple days. My expectations of XRP, XLM unfiltered. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. RDNK Yamaha says, you're anti-XRP and the community knows it. Why? Because I'm not calling for 25,000% gains. Don't worry, we're going to get into news, but I want to talk about this first. So because I'm calling out the bad, I'm anti-XRP. Are you serious? When Michael Jordan was in his prime, and they said, dude, you're the greatest basketball player of all the world. And he's like, yeah, I'm the greatest, but I still miss 50% of my shots. So you know what Jordan did? He focused on the things he was the worst at to make him a better player. So should we just only focus on the things we're good at and only improve those? Or should we focus on the things that we're bad at and improve those as well? Just like my favorite baseball teams out there, right? Change is needed. So no, I'm not anti-XRP. I just demand excellence. And if there's something that needs improvement, like lack of adoption, lack of clarity, I want to see improvement. Why? Because I care about you. That's why your comments are first. Bitcoin sitting at 26,164, ETH 1655. ETH and Bitcoin not getting much love. By the way, ETH been under 2,000 for a while. That's been kind of a boring burger over there, all right? XRP sitting at 52 cents, down 1.25 last 24, while XLM is right now barely clinging on to 12 cents at 12.07. One of y'all out there in the comments said, Klaus, the economy is great. There's no worries. Oh, you, Jesus Christ, you must be a Bidenomics fan, huh? Not picking sides, but that's the bullshit I hear, and we're going to expose the bullshit. The New York Fed just reported that credit card, auto loan delinquency rates are now higher than before the pandemic. Americans are falling behind their credit card and auto loan payments as the cost of living continues to hit them where it hurts. And don't forget, in about, 60 days or so, student loan payments fire back up, which is gonna roast that segment even more. The rate of new credit card delinquencies hit 7.2% in the second quarter of 2023, passing pre-Rona levels according to New York Fed's last quarterly debt report. Meanwhile, the rate of new auto loan delinquencies hit 7.3 in the same period, also above pre-pandemic issues. So now you've got massive global debt, high inflation, high cost of living, high expenses of housing, which is like your biggest bill out there. You've got student loan debt firing up. Yeah, no wonder the crypto market's in the red. No wonder things aren't really moving that much because the money is being sucked up by this other shit. And come on, you're telling me that the economy is good? Girlfriend, I think you're drinking the Kool-Aid. If Biden is reelected, no future for crypto in the U.S., says Masari CEO, move abroad, vote GOP. I've said this time and time again, and this has to do with the comment I read yesterday where someone says, don't worry, bro, this is all stupid with Torres. We're going to get regs in 2024. Are you fucking stupid? How the hell are you going to get regs in 2024 when the presidency and the Senate are both Democratic and anti-crypto? Yeah, how is that going to work? They're not going to magically flip over. Hell no. What happened? Selka suggested options like moving overseas, rallying behind Governor Gavin Newsom. Now you do see some outliers out there in the Democratic Party looking for that, but that's on the state level. Oh, see, I bring good news and bad news on both sides of the aisle too. See, not partisan, no drinking of the Kool-Aid here. Or voting Republican candidates who show more favorite stance in crypto-related matters. We've seen that as the Republicans have taken over the House, they've taken a much stronger stance against Gary Gensler, who we know is anti-crypto. But when Maxine was in there, oh, she was running protection. And she's been running protection along with Brad Sherman, the Shermanator. So yes, if you want crypto to boom in the United States, if you're living outside of the United States and you want crypto to boom, you want people in the US to vote GOP. Why? Because they are way more pro-crypto. Now that's if crypto is your main voting reason. Do what you do, I do what I do. Here's a quote, and I'm going to read this. This sums it up, and I've been saying this. There is no hope for crypto regs in the United States until 2025, and here's why. There's no future for crypto in the U.S. if Biden is reelected. I'm sorry. Move abroad, draft Newsom, and hope for the best, or vote GOP, where at least we know the top 3 candidates are less terrible in this issue. And that's a good point. Seriously, if Biden gets reelected and either the House or the Senate goes/stays Democratic, you now have to wait way longer for regs in the United States. So for people out there saying, well, don't worry, bro, we don't care about the Torres action because we're going to get regs. From who? Who the fuck in the Democratic Party is going to be like, yeah, let's be pro-crypto now? Hell fucking no. Have you seen Elizabeth Warren? Democrat. Have you seen Brad Sherman? Democrat. Have you seen Maxine? Democrat. Yeah, exactly. United States is going down the states' rights path for crypto. That's why he's talking about Newsom, who, by the way, is Democratic. See, I am neutral. States' rights, just like Cannabis. Give me a big thumbs up if you're all about those MJ stonks, which have been pounded, haven't they? Almost 1 billion XRP withdrawn from crypto exchanges in the past 2 days. Price drops 2.34%. Look, this shit happens all the time. And I swear they just do it to kind of get you to think of fear and panic. And the reality is people are still placing bets on both sides of XRP going up and XRP going down. Look for this to continue. Why? Because the Torres action is going to drag this on for a while. Why? Because again, the Democrats who are in control now are not pro-crypto, so you're not going to see regs. Why? Well, Jesus Christ, I just told you why. But look at this, all right? We'll get into candlesticks. I know, we'll get into it. But I wanted to show you what a line chart looked like here, okay? Sideways action, right? Ever since we had the correction where we dipped to 46.8, we've seen XRP stay above 50 cents. That is good because, again, we haven't touched that 49.9999, right? Below 50 cent yet. That's really good. But look how stagnant and range-bound this movement is here. That's kind of right? Now, granted, there's some of you out there that are going to be like, yo, bro, it's good. It's time for us to accumulate. And that's awesome. You do you. But you want momentum, right? There's people out there that want to see momentum. They want to see movement. They want to see, hey, what is all this development going through? What about all these right, adoption and all these programs and all that? Think about this. ODL, XRPL, is any of that shit moving the price? Hell no, it's not. It's global macroeconomics. So if the Fed is out here saying, yo, we're in deep shit right now. We're racking up debt at higher rates than Rona times. And now here's the scary part. What they're not telling you about this? Okay, credit cards, auto loans, home loans, all right? Pre-pandemic, the rates were super low. So if you were racking up delinquent loans, the interest wasn't killing you as bad. Now you have a higher rate of people, right, racking up like kind of delinquencies with even higher interest rates. So yes, the interest is now totally destroying them. See, a couple years ago, you could have dug out of that debt. Why? Because the Fed fund rate was so low. Fund rates around the globe were so low. And if you don't know what I'm talking about around the globe, don't worry. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you, well, not tell you, I'm going to show you a video that talks about global fund rates and how it's pretty much identical to the United States. So again, if pre-pandemic time, right, we were able to dig ourselves out of that hole. Why? Because money printer went burr and feds around the globe injected money into the economy. People were able to dig out. But now they can't money printer go burr. Why? Because they saw it cause massive inflation. So people are going to have to fend for themselves. What did Jeff Bezos say? Hold on to your money, says Jeff Bezos. You might want to rethink buying a new automobile, fridge, or whatever. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the point, all right? Americans are beginning to borrow money they can't afford to pay back. It's not just Americans, it's the whole world. Credit card debt jumped by $45 billion to a record high of $1 trillion in the second quarter. Credit card debt is as big as the global crypto market. U.S. credit card debt, that's nuts. That's what I'm saying. So if you're wondering why when we zoom out, we're not getting the boom action, because the money's been eaten up by all this shit. And I get it. You're looking for hopium. And I'm not a hopium dealer. I'm not always going to tell you that it's bullish in every title of my fucking video. I'm going to shoot it to you straight because you deserve it straight. Because I built this channel for the fans. I'm able to call out things that are negative in hopes that if enough of us call it out, it'll turn into a positive. They will make change. Your best athletes, your best businesses out there don't ignore the bad. They embrace the bad and look for solutions to build it better, to make it better, to make their bad average. And then they take the average and they work on that even more and harder, and they grind to make that average above average and then great. So no, pointing out the negative doesn't mean I'm anti-XRP. It means that I don't put up with bullshit, and it means that I want to see improvement. So now when we get to the chart and we start looking at it here, and I'm like, oh God, this last segment here has been kind of boring. Yeah, because there's no money to pump it up. Because the money is being eaten up by debt. The money is being eaten up by the policies put in and replicated time and time again. That's why now you're calling for crypto leaders out there to saying, yo, move abroad or vote GOP. Here's the deal. We have already seen tons of crypto companies in the United States leave. That's now costing us more jobs, more economy, right? That segment of it. So you want crypto to boom, there's ways to fix it. But you have to be humble. You have to pull your head out your fucking asses, not you. Talking about Yamaha right here, this fucking dipshit. You can't look at the negative and be afraid to tackle it. You have to. You have to tackle that negative. You have to expose it. You have to demand change to make things better. Otherwise, you're just a fucking pussy. That all you want is hopium. And if that's all you want, get the fuck on out of here. Ooh, that got a little spicy there at the end, didn't it? Let's turn down the lights and pump the brakes a little bit, all right? Here's the deal. You got people out there that believe hopium is the way to be. That, oh my God, we got to always say 25,000x. Oh my God, we're going to go to the moon. That is so damaging when you don't have the performance that backs that up. The problem we have is you got people out there calling for these moonshots without the work behind it. You're just calling for the moonshots. That's not how you get to the moon. And I'm going to turn it up just a little bit because that's a little too dark for me. But that's not how you get there. You don't ignore the bad. Yeah, call me out all you want saying I'm anti-XRP. I'm the furthest from that. I'm pro-crypto, but I'm realistic. And I also know that these leaders out there in the crypto world need to change. Because there's been a lot of overpromising and under-delivering. There's been a lot of hopium out there, which is very damaging. Because how many of you have gotten wrecked by the hopium dealers out there? How many of you have been wrecked, right? Seeing money go away with, oh my God, this is bullish. And you're like, yo, we're going to moon, aren't we? Meanwhile, your money is just sitting there stagnant while other people are starting to stack racks. Stacking racks because they want money now. So I get it. Be mad at me all you want. Not you. Probably the other you, the one that's over on that side, the one that watches my videos just to troll. But seriously, it's all about making things better. No business is successful without having problems that they fix. And then a new problem pops up and they fix it. And a new one and they fix it. And before you know it, they fix so many of these problems that now they're just talking about greatness. Now, I talked earlier in this video about the whole globe having issues. I also talked about a huge bullish, real bullish, not bullshit pumpy, I'm faking crap, but a real bullish reason why XRP could definitely make a move. You want to see that video about global economic situations and how XRP can really make it? That's this video right here. Now, what am I doing? Well, I'm waiting for the rain to subside and I'm going to go for a run this morning. If the rain doesn't subside, I'm going to lift and then go for a run later. What are you cool cats going to do? Drop comments down below and have a great rest of your day.